Forest Reigns is an ambitious, story-driven first-person survival shooter set in a post-apocalyptic Paris where nature has taken control. Developed by VG Entertainment, the team behind Stalker series, the game features a unique sentient forest system that interacts dynamically with players, responding aggressively to hostile actions while rewarding careful engagement. Players will explore a transformed Paris where landmarks like the Eiffel Tower and Notre Dame are overrun by mysterious plant life. The game features extensive crafting and weapon customization, with 4 factions offering unique storylines and perspectives. Through combat and exploration missions, player choices shape multiple possible endings in this fresh survival experience. Currently announced exclusively for PC, Forest Reigns is in early development with no confirmed release date. Hail to the Rainbow is an immersive first-person action-adventure game that blends cyberpunk aesthetics with post-apocalyptic survival horror. Set in a gloomy, devastated world, players step into the shoes of Ignat, a young man who must navigate through a treacherous environment filled with mysterious threats and dark secrets. The game combines intense shooter mechanics with survival elements, where players must make crucial decisions that shape both Ignat's journey and the story's outcome. With its richly detailed world and atmospheric storytelling, the game offers a unique blend of horror and action-packed sequences, all while maintaining a strong narrative focus that delves deep into Ignat's personal struggles and the mysteries of this cyberpunk wasteland. A playable demo is currently available on Steam, with the full game scheduled for release in the third quarter of 2025 for PC, PS5, and Xbox Series X and S. Into the Dead. Our Darkest Days is an upcoming side-scrolling shelter survival game that throws players into a zombie-infested Walton City, Texas, in 1980. Developed by Pickpock Games, this atmospheric survival horror puts you in charge of managing a group of survivors with unique traits and backstories. Players must navigate through various locations, from abandoned churches to derelict buildings, while scavenging for resources, crafting weapons, and making strategic decisions to keep their group alive. The game's core mechanics revolve around careful resource management, team dynamics, and survival strategies as players guide their group through the zombie-filled streets. A playable demo is currently available on Steam, with the full game scheduled to enter early access in 2025 for PC platform.
Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet, damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work, cause my boss is a jerk, and I'm not even that paid. I need a change in my life, cause I don't feel alive, and there's nothing that makes me happy. Hold my beer for a minute. I'm about to quit my job, cash in for a ticket. I'm going on a trip and I don't plan to visit. I'm gonna stay there till I feel like I'm winning. Oh, and this is just the beginning. I need a big change, help me feel like living. I need a big swing, home runs I'm hitting, and I'll never look back, moving on till I get it all. And we all got dreams, we all want things, but what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? And do you believe you can do anything? But what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? My strife, my right to fight, to die on. And this is my game to play, to claim a brand new name. Oh, and I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm a bit nervous that I might screw.
Exoborne is an ambitious multiplayer first-person shooter that thrusts players into a dystopian future where humanity has mastered exoskeleton technology. This game features customizable exosuits for enhanced mobility and combat. Players engage in team-based multiplayer modes with objective-based missions and deathmatches, using futuristic weapons in urban futuristic environments rendered in high-quality graphics. Since its 2023 announcement, Exoborne has drawn attention for its exoskeleton combat and team-focused gameplay. The game is scheduled for release in 2025, though specific platform availability has not yet been announced.
It's not your fault, Kyle.
I do not feel obliged to believe that the same God who has endowed us with sense, reason, and intellect has intended us to forego their use. He has gifted us the means to decipher the code of nature, and it's our highest purpose we must strive to accomplish. I only answer to this divine calling. And you.
Do you see who's the real beast here?
Dying Light. The Beast is the newest chapter in the Dying Light series. This action-packed survival horror game brings back fan-favorite Kyle Crane after 13 years of being locked up and experimented on. Set in Castor Woods, you'll parkour through dense forests, abandoned villages, and creepy industrial areas. But here's the twist. Crane can now transform into a powerful beast. Use this new ability to tear through enemies and seek revenge against those who held you captive. Team up with 3 friends in co-op mode to face new threats, including terrifying creatures called Freaks. Master enhanced parkour moves, fight with both melee weapons and guns. But remember, resources are limited, so use them wisely. Originally planned as DLC for Dying Light 2, this game grew into something much bigger. Get ready to unleash the beast in the first half of 2025, coming to all major platforms. And here's a bonus. If you own Dying Light 2 Ultimate Edition, you'll get this game for free. More Light is an upcoming hardcore survival horror game set in a post-apocalyptic Colorado. In this intense third-person action-adventure, players face the daunting challenge of surviving in a world overrun by alien insectoid creatures. The game features a vast open-world environment where players must scavenge for resources, manage supplies, and make crucial decisions that impact their survival. The game focuses on strategic gameplay with exploration, resource management, and combat elements. No More Light is currently in development. The game will launch on PC via Steam and Epic Games Store, with planned console releases later.
Dreams can no longer fool me. Neither reality. I'm stuck somewhere between them.
Find that motherfucker, dead or alive.
Just a bunch of corpses talking shit.
You can't get too far. Be careful.
At night. I lost touch with humanity and became the only god of this wretch. Grandpa, I can see why you were so cruel to me. Because this world has no mercy. All of this forest is watered by blood drops, so I'm trying to give it more of that.
Windscale, the pride of Britain. Nestled in the picturesque Lake District, the state-of-the-art atom plant has transformed this rugged landscape into the envy of its northern neighbors. Scientific progress waits for no one.
Windscale. Everything changed when that bloody atom plant went up in flames.
Citizens of Wyndham, there has been an increase in bandit activity outside the village walls.
Temporary quarantine, they said? It's been bloody years.
They're hiding something from us. Something terrible.
My name's Molly. You got out to trade? I got bits and bobs for sale.
Please be careful. It's more dangerous than you can possibly imagine.
Detected.
Atomfall is an upcoming survival action game that takes place in a fictional quarantine zone in northern England, 5 years after the Windscale disaster. In this post-apocalyptic world blending folk horror with Cold War paranoia, players control an amnesiac protagonist who must uncover the truth behind the nuclear catastrophe. The game features diverse environments from military camps to bunkers and villages, with both ranged and melee combat against soldiers, mutants, and giant patrol robots. Players can craft and trade items while interacting with NPCs whose relationships affect the story. With its detailed graphics and British horror-inspired atmosphere, the game delivers a tense and mysterious experience. Developed by Rebellion Developments, known for the Sniper Elite series, the game is set to launch on March 27, 2025, and will be available on PC, Xbox, and PlayStation. Cronos. The New Dawn is a new horror video game coming out in 2025. It is made by the company Bloober Team, who also made the game Silent Hill 2. The game takes place in a dark, futuristic world. Something called the Change has happened, and the world is now very dangerous and broken. Players will control a character called a Traveler, who works for a group called the Collective. As the Traveler, you will explore this future world. But you can also travel back in time to the 1980s in Poland. Your goal is to find important people who died during the disaster and bring their essences back to the future. The game has challenging combat against strange, scary creatures. You'll need to be smart and quick to fight these enemies and survive. The game looks really dark and creepy, with a mix of old buildings and futuristic technology. Cronos. The New Dawn will be available on PC, PS5, and Xbox Series X and S consoles in 2025. It's shaping up to be a thrilling survival horror experience.
A world frozen to the marrow. The shattering moon has plunged the survivors into an eternal
Permafrost is an ambitious post-apocalyptic survival strategy game where players navigate a world plunged into an eternal winter. Following humanity's failed attempt to combat global warming through AI-controlled cooling towers, the world has frozen over, creating a harsh environment where survival is a daily challenge. Players lead survivors through a frozen world, managing resources, crafting items, and building shelters. The game offers survival mechanics like hunting and gathering, with choices affecting the story. Players explore an open world with hostile factions while managing their group's needs. Features include character customization and 4-player online co-op for tackling the wasteland together. Permafrost is planned to launch in early access on Steam in 2025.